into the trees to try and find Jimmy. He actually goes to the old school classic Jimmy Tide Hunter spot up in those trees, but he's not going to find him. Instead, it's Fly. Well, he's trying to body block up Raven. Not enough control. It's actually a kill going on Miracle of all. It's the mid lane that finds the first blood. They're still chasing down Crit on the top lane. That this OG safe lane will survive. But Miracle first blood, Ember was already going to have a hard enough a time as it is. Oh, the Avalanche, it connects. Demon, too low. The Shadow Wave, one more attack. It actually comes in from Crit to find it. VS makes his way up, looking for the stun onto Notel. He's already pretty low, and Raven, no cold arrows, no gust. Fly will arrive, Crit will join, the Iron Shell. You put one onto the Ogre, need to slow down the VS with a gust from the draw range. They push them back, cold arrows as well, keeping him away, but then the stun. Vengeful Spirit's gonna burn up the Iron Shell, but the Shallow Grave from Demon, perfect time. Crit will die, the VS gets back in range of the safety of the T1 tower. Now is Demon, who's still in a little bit of trouble. He will finally drop. Fly looking for more stuns as Moon makes a break for the tree line. Fly, he needs more damage with the Iron Shell. He's almost got it. Raven needs to run. He's attracted the creep wave into the troll. The bash is there. And it's a double kill for Fly.
Wow, it's actually so hard to see the Iron Shell in the over.
He solo killed the Husker. It looks like it was the heavy spirit committal.
Wow, that's a matchup that's like nearly impossible to win. That's like an 85, 90 matchup favorite.
Bottom lane, a deep dive into Raven. 3 heroes from OG. Where's the TP support coming this time around? There's no TP over on Demon. They just let the Dro Ranger die. And OG really taking advantage of this big strength they've got, aka life sustain to stay hidden. And Notel, he's going to toss in Fly, which will allow for the follow-up stun. They keep the control with the Avalanche and Cuckoo. They burn through him again. And OG, there's a reason why teams are scared of letting them have IO. Let alone for like the heavy stat item build. Like double Wraith Band, still got an extra circlet. Miracle, easy maneuver. Can close the distance on a Dro Ranger with ease. And then actually leaves his spirit underneath the tier 1 tower on the top lane.
Yep.
And that's where to go. Miracle
they're waiting for Tiny, and Tiny's gonna smoke in. Looks like he has Bloodlust, he has Shadow Blade. I don't believe TNC have any
There's no sentries. There's no sentries down. They won't understand that Notel's right on top of him. VS is in the tree line. Sons of Valve, they just toss the Dro under the tier 1 tower. The Darkseer wall, trying to use the damage from that to find the kill, and now Cuckoo. Life breaks up, a great Chrono, catching 3 on the back lines. This will give TNC a chance, and Cuckoo with a Shallow Grave. He'll stand his ground, but then be brought down. OG, they may just have the sustain required to win this fight as they get the extra stun. 4 loss for TNC. Miracle arrives in the nick of time.
That was a really important point where he had an armlet toggle, and they killed him while he was armlet toggling, and that was just the end. However, they're isolated. 3 of them out on their own. Moon.
He puts down the wall. He'll get a couple of illusions. The life break forward from Cuckoo. Notel in through the rear. However, Avalanche toss. Say goodbye to the Aegis Immortal Demon. Already used the Grave on himself. Still with a couple of one charges. Won't commit them. And now Cuckoo. Sam, he has to let the Chronosphere go, but they're all outside of it. They can move over towards Moon, but then he surges in. He wants to fight this one. Miracle's already got a triple kill. Does not have his Searing Chains up for another 1 second. No way to toss him forward, but he'll have his spirit up if he wants to jump towards the Faceless Void. Time Walk is off cooldown in 1 second time, but Miracle gets there. The Time Walk will allow him to get back at range of the tier. The Battle Fury completed on this Ember Spirit.
Well, coming in from behind, No-Tail and Crit.
Yeah, he's going to find the Vengeful Spirit in the tree lines. 1 punch and an Avalanche is almost, it actually is enough. Combine it with the toss just to be sure. Miracle, nice Searing Chains, Cuckoo, Shallow. There's no sentry wars. There's just the towers he'll have to rely on. And with the tether, he'll run in. Avalanche throwing Cuckoo back out again. It's a good chrono position for Sam, but he's still waiting for it. Now he gets it. The Shallow Grave will keep Husker up. 4 heroes from OG caught out. They try and swap him into a safe position. Now he leads back in. Right on top of Notel. Cuckoo can't toggle it, however. There's too many Iron Shells up. There's still a 1-for-1 trade-off. Make that 1 for 2. As Vengeful Spirit will fall as well. Miracle copying too much damage from this Dro Ranger. Very, very low. Faceless Void needs a time lock as well if you can find this kill over on Crit as the fight will separate. They're around the Ancients. The Sleight of Fist. This will actually keep Miracle out of the fight for a little bit longer until Void moves over. Not in range for a punch. It's Crit down south. Miracle up north. He's turning around with the Spirit damage and the Sleight of Fist. Demon's even so low. They Shadow Wave, but they bring down Miracle. And they'll bring down Crit as well. TNC repelling OG. Moon lucky to survive, TPing out a little bit further up on the top lane.
They got just way too antsy right now. The Silver Edge didn't hit on the Huskar, so he actually wasn't going to die from that unless they stopped the supports from coming in. So that was the idea. He tossed him back, make sure the support.
Didn't connect from Miracle. The chrono was up in 6 seconds. OG must be careful here. Might almost be worth it. She doesn't have Surge. You've only got Greaves up. Now the tether forward. Crit does have relocate, but a 3-man chrono. Sam hits it. Miracle wants to try and fight, but they're probably going to lose. Crit, no, the Greaves and the one charges. Raven finally gets it close enough to find the kill. With a 2-for-1 trade-off, they move around the Darkseer wall. Miracle back in again. A double searing chain. They have enough. Tiny comes back in again too. Surged up, Iron Shell into Silver Edge. Where's that sentry? There are 2 of them down. He'll get the avalanche. The stun is there. Sleight of Fist. It is going to be enough damage to get through the Faceless Void, but the Drone's on the back line, peppering OG down.
Wow, what team fight coming out from TNC. That was like one of those chronos that you're afraid, like if you miss, you'll hit 0, but if you hit it, you get 3 of them. That was just what they needed. And perfect Gust coming out from the tower. The most important hero, I think, on OG. Maybe like Ember Spirit to get like crits. Oh.
He finds the Vengeful Spirit. The tether comes forward. They still find the kill. Raven focusing on killing Crit. After getting a double silence, he understands that Notel's not really going to pop anything else on him. To help him out, and the rest of TNC, they're still waiting for IO to return to the top lane. Too early on the Gust from Raven. It won't matter. Crit will drop. But that bottom tier 3 tower now down to 276.
I think they actually should have committed the Chronosphere for that fight. Like Chrono on the
bottom lane. Miracle, he gets it. Was the double damage to work. Mana Style sends the 2 illusions back over to the creep. And then Spirits away up to the top lane.
Now Demon Cuckoo caught out by their lonesome as their TP support have rotated back, and they are just dead.
And Moon was the bait. Cuckoo tried to turn on the damage, but it's too much. This is the problem when OG can bring in so much support so quickly. Quick regeneration. Miracle's bold not to fight in the bottom lane. He TP'd down there. Battled against Cuckoo for a half a second. Now Notel, big avalanche, catching a couple, actually killing the Vengeful Spirit. And the relocate save out. He gets him away. The Searing Chain's holding. They have the damage because the Tiny is no longer on the top lane. Meanwhile on bot lane, and Miracle. That's a big one. Miracle will die. He's dead for a good 80 seconds. No buyback. Now they know IO is on the return.
I wonder if they're gonna like buy back IO or buy back on Ember and spring a trap. Oh no!
They swap Fly in. They're looking for more. They're actually gonna bring down Fly with a Huskar jump. Void moves over. Chrono onto Crit. They really are just committing for one kill or the other. They don't care as long as they get the kill, which they'll be able to do so. They get through the tier 2 tower. Buyback's available for all 3 players of OG, but their base is now under attack. Waiting his timeout, Cuckoo will battle against Crit. The cheese will keep him alive, also giving the regeneration to Notel, who's hunting the backlines, keeping the Drone Ranger aura off for Cuckoo. He turns, Notel will drop, but Miracle is alive once again, and maybe it's the Huskar. You gotta fear him, not to mention fear Raven. That damage with a Gust pushing Miracle away. The Faceless Void on 30 life. He'll time walk off the damage. Raven in the trees. Notel will finally get a kill onto a TNC member, and Miracle will make it twice. Faceless Void dropping. Both TNC players, they have buyback too. But that patience from OG, he'll end up hitting him, doesn't actually break the blood. The Cuckoo will stand his ground. Demon moves over, giving the extra armor. Now Notel, does he bitten off more than he can chew? With a shallow grave, you bet your Nelly. They're going to go through more. Cuckoo, light break up in 2 seconds time. Flies in the tree line, slowed down by the Skadi. Miracle gusted up. This could be huge if they can find.
Like that. Oh,
Chrono top lane. Miracle caught out. They get good timing on the Gust. Miracle held in position. He's down.
Not respecting the Void.
Yeah.
Oh, he got a Shadow Blade, that's why.
Again, the warning from TNC has been brilliant. They see the Tiny and the IO moving around, so Tiny, under the cover of Shadow Blade, he'll move up, he'll find Vengeful Spirit, he'll toss him, but then the Chrono moving down. Crit was able to find the kill, Moon backing, trying to keep the Face Void out of the fight. Miracle will join in too, but the Gust is on enough from Raven. In fact, now it exposes Raven. They move over. Tiny doesn't have his Blink Dagger available. Void will instantly buy back. Even though Chrono is not available, It might make OGC. They're going to try and find any kind of opening. They don't have everybody with them, however. The Huskar's not in the neighborhood, and they just walk into No-Tail. They'll break free. Tiny, well, there's your shallow grave and a chrono spin. No-Tail's caught out. Moon going to try and create some space and back into a three-man wall, pulling into Sam, but Raven's still the man doing the damage. You can keep him locked in, but now Raven the damage to Fly. Will it be enough? You need this Joe range to do some lifting. Fly will drop. Two heroes on the sideline. They buy back on the VS almost. Finding the kill on the TPing out crit. Miracle also home safely. So that's two heroes down. Instant buyback comes out from the Tiny. Crit has relocate, so if they want to, they can just jump far. Hit by that Silver Edge. He'll have protection. BKB will come out. He needs more help, however, and it's coming in the void! He gets a three-man chrono, but they swap out No-Tail. There's all-out Raven to attack into him, and No-Tail's so far away from the fight. The Tiny's down with no buyback. All that was lost was the BS and the void. But you're still okay with that. You keep your two primary sources of damage up. Cuckoo and Raven. They will survive.
Crit, awfully close.
He has a blink and a TP available, yet he's still almost hit the hour mark as TNC. They'll enter the mid. Do they go for a GG push? Yep, they are. They're attacking the tier 4 towers. Already the jump forward. Crit, he needs help now. That wall, will it be enough? Cuckoo's still there, and the Chronosphere caught too!